A little over a month has passed since the launch of Nintendo's newest console, the Switch, with one of the most anticipated games of all time, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Since then, both the game and the system where the majority of its sales derive from have written history in separate regards. Breath of the Wild for being the game with the most top scores on Metacritic and game rankings, along with the Switch for outselling the previously best home console launch, the Wii, and, in fact, getting closer to the opening of its rivals PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But how did it come to this, with what some consider once again to be underpowered hardware? The newest sales figures for the Nintendo Switch are in, and let us say it lightly, Kimishima, Koizumi, Miyamoto and Aonuma can laugh all the way to the bank. For the Nintendo Switch has sold close to 2.4 million units worldwide in its first month, over 900,000 alone in the United States. The system has been a total success in all regions: Japan, Europe, North America and Australia. The bet of launching the system in March paid off, and it has defied all doubts of critics and exceeded all expectations. But when all is said and done, this is no coincidence, as the launch of the Switch was planned with careful precision and carried out gradually. It all began exactly 1 year ago, when the decision was made to launch the system in March 2017 and leave it up to Zelda to capture E3 for Nintendo. The lack of information from officials appears to be, in retrospective, a deliberate move, and left it to others to maintain interest with a constant stream of rumours and leaks. Some of them more accurate than others, until they literally tortured their own fans that had been deprived of any launches for the Wii U and were starving for any sort of information about the NX. And guess what? Nintendo did all of this to maximise their outreach when they finally dropped the Nintendo Switch Hybrid teaser trailer. This was then followed up with an even greater tease. A long list of third-party developers aimed to support the system and the promise of a lengthy Switch system dedicated live presentation from Tokyo Big Sight in January. Needless to say, the surprise tease at Jimmy Fallon, followed by the presentation of the hybrid system in January, was a hit. Soon, the region-free Switch was sold out all over the United States and several European countries long before launch. Neither the $299 price tag nor the fact that there would be a highly affordable but still paid online service could halt this feat. But did Nintendo understock the system on purpose to drive up demand? No, since no one would have expected the system to sell over 2 million units within its first month. It all came down to the brilliant marketing of the system, which was built on 2 pillars. Firstly, market The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild as an integral part of the system, and 2, communicate this as broadly as possible. The Switch marketing was so extensive and simple that it simply could not fail. Zelda and Switch showcase during the Super Bowl, tons of commercials, campaigns on social media, and most importantly, collaboration with mainstream celebrities such as John Cena, and then with pre-launch units to YouTubers and media outlets to promote the system as a next-level gadget which you can play anywhere and anyhow you want. The message was clear, and any shortcomings in terms of hardware were compensated by the fact you could bring this top-notch experience with you anywhere you wanted. The adult marketing hit straight to the heart of consumers who simply couldn't resist the prospect of a full console experience on the go, and with a variety of controller options. The marketing, just like the system itself, succeeded in a contest which the Wii U failed in totally. It managed to cater both to hardcore and casual gamers and people with real-life commitments. Since the Nintendo Switch and Zelda doesn't bound you to spend countless hours in front of your TV, but instead can be enjoyed under your own personal limits. It was this approach, along with the unmatched acclaim of Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild and its line of official amiibo merchandise, that continued to move sales in a market that is moving more in towards a mobile direction. And here we are, celebrating the great launch, but the big question remains, can this success last after the great Zelda hype eventually extinguishes? Yes, and it most likely will throughout 2017 with its solid lineup of upcoming first-party and second-party exclusives such as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, ARMS, Splatoon 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, and Super Mario Odyssey. But what about 2018, 2019, or even 2020? Well, it all comes down to third-party support and how many quality titles Nintendo and its second-party developers can output to prevent the system from becoming obsolete after its first year. but that is a study we will look into in a separate video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to not miss the second part about the future of the Nintendo Switch, which will be uploaded next week. But until then, this was the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you all soon with our top 10 Zelda games and Inside Breath of the Wild.